part 4. Hey everyone, welcome to part 4. So we really didn't like the style of the table and the countertop that was in the kitchen. So we painted the base black, added some of
these Rust-Oleum decorative garage floor chips.
yes, that's what that's called. And then we poured some epoxy. This was our first time dealing with epoxy, and it was, what was it too?
Yeah, it was pretty hard. I mean, we tried to preserve as much epoxy as possible, so we did mess up a few times. But the right way was just to pour a bunch of epoxy all over the table and just let it flow over pretty much.
Chavi encountered a soft spot in the kitchen.
Yeah, just a little section right here underneath the sink. We're still not sure how it happened. I'm pretty sure just from a bunch of people spilling stuff from the sink, you know.
It could be. And then you were just removing that section piece because there was no point in removing the whole floor.
Yeah, the rest of the floor was pretty solid. Now, the only tricky part about replacing RV floors, in my opinion, is just make sure when you use your saw to cut into the floor is that you adjust the blade to the correct thickness of the floor so you won't penetrate the protective plastic covering that's underneath.
Yeah, that black piece.
And then there's also the RV frame rails that are running horizontally. Horizontal.
This is the only time Mr. Chavi ever sweeps.
Oh, do I, huh? Okay, I'm never gonna sweep again then. I'm never gonna sweep up Lel's Cheerios off the floor then.
And we have to say thank you to the previous owners for doing a not so great job and applying this flooring, because it was pretty easy to remove it, right?
Yep, it was the easiest flooring I've ever removed. Work them late hours, them long shifts.
You have an audience.
At least there's someone who supports me.
Why every time does he have socks with sandals?
Hey, this time I have dress socks. It's a special occasion.
What special occasion was it?
That I'm finally working on the RV. That looks good. Alright, that's all we have for today, folks. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. I don't think your measuring tape is supposed to be this hard to put. I'm gonna use the finest tools here. 3/8 right there. Would you quit following me? Alright, I think that's enough work for today. Let's go eat some dinner and go to sleep. My dad sees the flooring, he's gonna be like, oh shit.
All right, we have finished the floor. Look at this beauty. Look down. Look. Now, I'm gonna show you how beautiful this floor is. Look at that. Look at that, just hiding under there. Look at that. Beautiful. Isn't she stunning? All thanks to Mr. Chavi. He worked very hard on this flooring. And we finished the epoxy. Well, Chavi did. Again, he did a very good job. It's very smooth. If you wouldn't believe it, but this took 4 coats.
Trial and error.
A lot of trial and error. That's right. We just have to do some minor things in here, just some touch-up paint, because we have been in this RV remodel for about 2 years now. But we're gonna finish that later on. Now that we're done with the floor and the epoxy, we are going to go to the exterior because summer is approaching, and well, we have to protect the exterior from damaging the interior. So we have to remove the caulking, we have to paint it, seal it.
Just seal it up from the outside because I really don't want any soft spots on the roof.
That's right. Because when we did the flooring, there was a lot of soft spots, right?
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Yeah, but we're already entering the final stages of this remodel, and it's super exciting. Super exciting because once we're done, what are we doing with it?
We're going camping.
We're going camping, baby.
So the caulking on the exterior RV wasn't as bad as we thought. It did look pretty cracked. There were some pieces of the caulking that were falling off. But we just wanted to protect the exterior of the RV, and we want to have peace of mind knowing that there isn't going to be any leaks or any little tiny intruders entering while we sleep, or any droplets of water falling on our heads when we sleep as well.
We are removing this dead branch that got hit by the storm. Chavi is wrapping it up to get it ready to pull it away. We have someone in the audience today, Mr. Leo over there. There was ants on the tree?
Yeah.
There we go, there we go. Let's see. Will Chavi be able to succeed the job? Let's find out. Gee.
Alright, so after giving little Jaybird a little fresh little soak, I was looking underneath and I could see the little rust forming at the front of the RV, so I decided to take it upon myself to disassemble everything and give it a fresh little coat of good old rattle can, and I'll show you what I did. So when I was disassembling the front of the RV, I realized that there is these two little gears inside that operate the lifting of the front of the RV, and I went to go grab my grease gun and just give it some extra grease. Okay, we are done. This was pretty fast. Actually pretty satisfying, to be honest. The propane tanks are a little bit full. Got about 25% on each one. Battery, I need to get one. Maybe not even need one, because usually when we take it to RV parks or whatever, we just hook it up. So there you have it. Now, clean up our mess.
Back to me. We want to say thank you, and we hope you enjoy seeing our little family grow, because you guys are our family now, and we hope you stay with us and join us in our journey.
Hey, why do you get to end the video?